just like them, sometimes we go through things and, stuff just get tough. And I don't know about how y'all feel, but, I'm the kind of person, I just want some peace. I mean, anybody else, you feel like you just got setback after setback after setback. So soon as you get out of one trial, it seems like another one just waiting in line, ready to come to stick another jab to you. I don't know if I'm the only one, feel like this sometimes, but sometimes I get tired of fighting. And I just wonder, can I just have a little bit of time when I ain't got something going on? It wouldn't be nice if God could say, I'm going to give you the summer off. You ain't going to have to worry about no unexpected bills. Ain't nobody going to cut you off on the road. Ain't nobody going to try to cheat you. You ain't going to have to deal with no racial discrimination. Your job is going to be nicey. Everything's going to go well. You just take a break. I mean, wouldn't it be great if we could send our children to school and not have to worry about, getting a phone call home from the principal or teacher? I mean, I know we got all this technology, that helps make it easier for us to pay bills. We can pay bills on the computer, and we can pay by phone, and, we can do all of these things. We can automatically have bills deducted from our account, but wouldn't it be great if we had to pay them at all? I mean, can you just give me a vacation from bills so I can build up some savings? Buy some new clothes, take a vacation, something. I mean, wouldn't it be great if your children would clean up after themselves, wash their own clothes, clean their own dishes, clean up their own rooms? Wouldn't it be nice, those of you who are married, if your spouse would just clean up after themselves, wash their own clothes, clean their own dishes? Wouldn't it be great if you could retire at like 30? You get out of high school, work really hard for a few years, 4 hours a day, 3 days a week, something like that. And then just retire. I mean, wouldn't it be great to just go out on vacation and never come back? I don't know anyone who doesn't desire a problem-free life. I mean, it seems to be the goal of so many people in society to live in a way where they wouldn't have to be burdened with anything that's difficult. In fact, there's so many people now, you got all these businesses now who capitalize on people's desire, to sort of lay around and have no worries, and they got all these, get rich quick schemes now to do it. You can make a 6-figure salary from the comfort of your own home. Buy video series, and I hope you make millions in the stock market, with only a $50 investment. Even our governments, who we pay plenty of money in taxes to, capitalize on our desire for an easier life with the lottery system. I mean, the reason why the winning amounts keep going up so high is because there are millions and millions of people who think, I can actually be the one to win the big one. And not only do they feel like they can win, they feel like they need to win. Pepco call and they're like, we cutting off your electricity on Monday. They're like, can you wait till Tuesday? Because I got me a ticket and they're going to do the drawing on Monday night. This is my time. And make it so bad, the chances of winning the lottery are so ridiculously low. If you can pick 6 numbers, if you got to pick 6 numbers, and those numbers can range anywhere from 1 to 99, I looked this up. Your chances of winning are 1 in over 1 billion. But we feel like if we can just get it once, I don't need to win twice. I don't even have to win the really, really big one, just a few million. Then my life would be easier, and I could put an end to all these problems. think I know anyone who welcomes hard times. I mean, I don't know anyone who goes to the mailbox in the afternoon and says, well, I hope I get me a good bill this time. Well, I hope I get me one of the big ones. I don't know anyone who looks forward to their child having problems in school. But how's school go? Good. I was hoping I had to go meet the principal. I don't know anybody who welcomes car troubles. I don't know not one person in my life who likes to have a trial. And if I could have things my way, everything would be peaceful. However, the reality is that in life, we all have to go through some different, various trials and tribulations. And the fact that you're Christians and you've chosen to live a righteous lifestyle makes things even worse. Because not only do you have to deal with the difficulty of the trials, you got to deal with the problem of being honest. It's one thing to go through something, but you can't even cheat your way out of it. If only I could lie my way out of it. If only I could manipulate my way out of it. If only I could scheme my way out of it. You know, it might make things a little bit easier, but the issue is not so much whether or not we can avoid trials, because we know that the rain is going to fall on the house of the just and the unjust, and that problems are inevitable. But the issue is, what is our posture? And what is our attitude when we do go through a trial? What I want to focus on in this message is the difference between being a victim and a victor. You know, because our goal in life is not to move toward not having problems, but it is to better deal with the problems that we will have. I mean, we don't pray for God to remove us from trials, but to increase our faith to the point that trials don't make us as miserable. Even Jesus, you know, he didn't pray that God would take us from the world. Just keep them from the temptation. You know, and he tells even his own disciples, you know, that you should expect a certain degree of trials just because you are my disciples. And so I want to briefly, you know, talk about some of the behavior or characteristics of a victim compared to some of the behavior and characteristics of a victor. First of all, a victim is discouraged at the first sign of conflict. A victim is discouraged at the first sign of conflict. As soon as something comes up that might be a problem, you don't know if it's a problem yet. But as soon as it looks like it could possibly become a problem, you know, there is an immediate conclusion drawn that the end is going to be bad. A victim always thinks the worst. And as soon as something comes up, they've already decided the worst is going to happen. This story is not about to have a happy ending. I mean, a victim can go through the same thing as a victim. You know, but they assume that they already know how things are going to turn out. In the mind of a victim, see, they begin to remember all of those who've experienced similar situations that you're now going through, but they didn't make it.